everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and hey, let's juice up some leftovers. So we had a party. I have some leftover chicken dip left that I'm gonna make into some wraps. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I ate half of it before I even started taping. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna make that into some wraps here shortly. And then I have some leftover spinach artichoke dip, which we love. But I thought, you know what? Why don't I get out a couple chicken breasts? I kind of just cooked them up real quick in the microwave. I'm going to chop those up, put it in there with some chicken broth, and make a chicken spinach artichoke soup. I think it's going to be a win-win. I mean, come on. How can you go wrong? So let's make some wraps for some lunches, and, well, what's left of the dip. It was really good. It's so good. And then, yeah, let's make some soup. Cheers. Dang. Right. First and foremost, let's get the apron on. Because remember, I have rules. I'm going to be in this kitchen and keep all these aprons in my cupboard, then I need to put the apron on. Let's do that. Okay. So, I figure, let's scoop some of this in. Get a good spoon. Hot mess here. Okay, I'm back, sorry. See how this turns out. I'm gonna warm it up. It's like a medium on the stovetop. So this is homemade. Obviously, if you have it from a container from the store, it's already pre-made in the deli, that's fine. Let's just do this. I did pre-cook the chicken. I gotta chop it up. I had to give some to Zipper. You know how that goes. We'll get this going. Start some chopping. Okay, so I turned this up just a little bit to get going. Obviously, this is going to be the same, like if you took the spinach artichoke dip, and I was going to actually stuff the chicken breast with it, but you can do it this way and make it into a soup, because it's getting a little chilly in Michigan here, finally, only December, but, so I thought, you know what, I'll do a soup. Let's see, I am going to put some chicken chicken broth in. I got the chicken breast over here. It's chopped. I have to give some to Zipper, like I told you before. I'm trying to decide if I want to put in the second can or not. I was going to do a box. I thought, well, what if I don't need a whole box, and got a lot of stuff in my fridge right now. So this is looking great. And a little bit more pepper. Freshen up the spices. A little bit salt. Like I said, I make the spinach dip, so I know what's in it. Yeah, it's just so good. So good. And you forget how good it is until you make it. I don't know, I might need a little bit more. I want to get this simmering for a good 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna put, so I diced up just 2 small chicken breasts. And remember, I told you, some of it went to mouth. Also in the Zipper. What a great way to use this up. I was either, like I said, gonna stuff the chicken breast or do it some other way, because we had ate it a couple different times after the party in dips, or as the dip itself. I do like having quick leftovers in the fridge, but it's like, oh, if you just don't feel like it, and especially after you're done doing a party, you're tired. Like the next day, you're like, screw it, just we're eating whatever is in the fridge. Oh, I might not. Let me see. Let's get this warmed up a little bit more, and we'll see if I want to put in a little bit more broth. I'm not sure. Okay, I might put just a little bit more. I did open the can, but I could put the rest in the fridge. I do want to point out, this is baked spinach artichoke dip. It's not the cold artichoke dip. So make sure if you make homemade, it's the baked version. If you purchase it, it's the baked version, not the cold version. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that it will or will not work if it's the cold, but I believe this because it has heavy cream in it and lots of cheeses, cream cheese, you know, all that stuff. So it's already been cooked. All right, yeah, I did a little bit. I'll do a little more. Yum. Now, obviously, you guys could serve this with, no, don't get my sweater, pita breads or anything like that. We're okay eating it just the way it is. We don't need fillers. Okay, I'm just going to simmer that a little bit on a low medium, probably about 10-12 minutes because it's all cooked already. So we're just heating it up and letting it get flavorful. Okay, so for the party, I actually used some wraps, low carb wraps already. So these were, I don't know what I did with these, but I don't know. I already cut it in half or something. I don't know what went on. But because I ate so much of this, I'm just gonna put this in here like this. No biggie, but it's funny, just keep in mind when you have dips left over, or people, you go to a party and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of stuff or whatever. If there's something you think is really good, take some of their dip. You know, if they offer to anyone want anything to take home, take some dip. You can make them into wraps real quick. Whether you eat low carb or high carb, it doesn't matter. You can make them into sandwiches. So I got out the bread in case I need to do that. But you can put an onion in here. I'm going to use this in my husband's lunch. So he tells me he still doesn't like green onions. I know, I don't understand it. I could eat those suckers raw. Dipped in chip dip is even better, but I do eat them raw, so I don't know. I've had people tell me I eat like a man sometimes, but whatever. Not offended me. So I might not need the bread, but I'm not going to waste any opportunity to use up the food I took time to cook and make, or mix up and make for that party, and I'm going to use it in our lunches or a snack, whatever. So there we go. Now, you could even put some lettuce shreds in here. Put this on lettuce wraps if you want to. Obviously, you can use high carb tortillas. No one's going to know the difference. I'm just going to cut it in two like this. I don't know what I was doing that I had these halvesies left over, but whatever, made them work. So now, there's kind of like a sandwich for my husband for lunch tomorrow. I got stuff under my nails, gotta wash my hands, but. So, and like I said, if they were for me, I would put maybe some, I'd definitely put the green onion in there, but he'll eat them like chopped up. From time to time, he's getting better. So it's not like he picks them off now. He just doesn't prefer them. And then to put like a whole little chunk in there, he probably wouldn't do that. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so the soup is done. I'm going to try it out real quick, but you know you're going to like it. Because if you already made the dip and you love the dip, and you just put chicken breast into it, I added a little extra salt and pepper to it, and chicken broth, how are you not going to like it? Right? I will tell you, and you're probably gonna laugh. You may think I'm strange. I don't care. My tongue is like raw right now because I've had a lot of salt lately. And if you don't know, I love Doritos, okay? But obviously you don't eat Doritos when you eat low carb. But my guilty pleasure is licking them. I like to lick all the flavoring off them because I mean, that's where the goodness is. The chip isn't super exciting. So we're doing Secret Santa at work, and my Secret Santa got me a whole big ass bag of Doritos, and I had a few of them today. But my tongue is so, it's raw. Oh yeah, it's good. Yep. Oh, it was hot. Oh, but it's so good. Oh, I highly recommend. So, don't throw out the dips, people. Use them for something. Use them in sandwiches. Use them in wraps. Use them in a soup. I'm telling you. So, stuff an egg with them. If you got something that's more cheesy, cold type version, stuff your eggs with them. I've even used, you know how when you make deviled eggs and there's always more stuff left over? Scoop that out. Put it in a sandwich. Hello? I've eaten it just out of the bowl. But put it in a sandwich or something. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. I have a lot of new viewers and I hit my 1,000. Thanks to all of you, and I so appreciate you. Anyway, leave me a comment, please, below. I would love to hear what you have to say. What leftovers are you using? Do you have any ideas for your leftovers? Like, what do you make into something else? Let me know. I'd appreciate hearing from you. Thank you. Cheers.